Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Welcome back. This is lesson 9, the semi-vowels. Unlike the previous lessons, I'm not going to go over all the letters that we've studied so far, and the only reason why is I want to spend some time discussing this unique flavor of consonants that we have in the Devanāgarī alphabet. This is a category of semi-vowels, also known as antastya in Sanskrit. For those who have learned English as a first language, you may have learned in school that letters in an alphabet can either be considered a vowel or a consonant, but not really both. Some people may say the letter Y is like a vowel in words like rhythm, but that's not the context that we're discussing here. And the fact of the matter is that there are some letters in any language, whether it's English or whether it's Sanskrit, that can have vowel-like properties. When I say vowel-like properties, if you recall from the vowels lesson, vowels can be self-sustaining. They can go on indefinitely. But the thing that makes these consonants and not true vowels is that they require direct articulation. So when you see the examples that we use in this lesson, the 4 letters in this lesson, you'll see that they do have vowel-like properties, but because you actually need to use parts of your mouth, you'll actually need to use your tongue to make these sounds. These are not considered vowels. In Devanāgarī, they recognize 4 semi-vowels ranging from the palate all the way to the labial. These are all voice letters. You cannot make these sounds without your voice, and we will discuss them in the next slide. So the first semi-vowel is ya. Ya is a palate-based semi-vowel, and you can clearly see that this is self-sustaining. If I were to say ya sound, ya, it almost sounds like you're saying E, but because your palate and your tongue are kind of hugging each other, it is a direct articulation, so it's not considered a vowel. So the first is ya. The next is ra. Ra. This is a retroflex semi-vowel, and again, if you put your tongue to the roof of your palate and let sound flow, you can tell that you're making an R sound. However, again, because it's a direct articulation, it's a semi-vowel. It's not a true vowel. The next is la. La. To make the la sound, you take your tongue and you put it against the back of your teeth to get the la sound. Again, if you were to take your tongue and put it against the back of your teeth and let sound flow, you can clearly see that this is self-sustaining, but again, because it's direct articulation, this is a semi-vowel. And the last, which is a bit of an unusual semi-vowel, is va. Va. This is a quote-unquote labial semi-vowel. It's not a true labial, and the reason why is because if you recall from the last lesson, the labial consonants are consonants which require both lips. This does not require both lips. In fact, this only requires the lower lip. If you think about how you say the letter V, va, you take your upper teeth and you have that meet with the lower lips to get the va sound. Va. Again, if you were to make that sound indefinitely, it's self-sustaining, but because it's directly articulating with the lips, these are considered a semi-vowel. So the first letter we're going to do is ya. And again, as I mentioned, it's basically the tongue kind of hugging against the palate to make the ya sound. Ya. So how do we write the letter ya? The first thing we do is we draw a small vertical line which kind of arches to the left and then swings out and makes this huge arch to the right, almost looking like a jug shape. Then you're going to draw a vertical line to the right connecting this shape. And then finally you draw the horizontal crossbar on top of both lines to make the letter ya. Ya. But be careful because the letter ya is very similar to the letter ta. The big difference between ya and ta is that ya does not have that big hoop that you see with the letter ta. And secondly, ya does not break the horizontal crossbar, whereas the letter ta does. So be very careful and make sure your ta is very distinctive from your ya. The next letter is the letter ra. Again, you're going to take your tongue and you're going to have that touch against the roof of your mouth, the roof of your palate, to be able to produce the R sound. Again, this is the R sound. This is the rolled R sound that most people who speak many foreign languages should be able to do easily. This is a bit of a difficult sound for American English speakers to be able to produce, but try to take your tongue and just have a quick flap. R, R, R. To draw the letter R, you're going to start off with drawing a vertical line. Then you're going to go slightly to the left, and then you're going to draw a diagonal line going to the bottom right. And then finally, you're going to finish this figure with drawing the horizontal crossbar on top. And that is how you write the letter Ra. If you notice very carefully, the letter Ra looks almost like the right half of the Roman letter R. In fact, it's very interesting to note that the currency for India is rupee, and they started using the letter Ra with two lines to indicate it's a currency. So that is the abbreviation for the rupee. It's also interesting to know that the right half of that letter also looks like the R, so it works both ways when representing the currency of India. So if you have trouble remembering the letter Ra, think about the right half of the letter R, and you should be able to draw that letter very easily. The next letter is La. La. Again, it's a dental semi-vowel. And to draw the letter La, you're going to first start by making a heart-shaped figure. But instead of drawing the heart completely, when you try to draw the right lobe of the heart, it's going to meet with the vertical line. And then you're going to finish that vertical line with the horizontal crossbar on top of it. In some books, you may see this form of La. To draw this form, you pretty much try to draw a heart shape, but you don't let the two parts of the heart connect. On the right lobe of the heart, you're going to draw a small vertical line, which is going to meet with the horizontal crossbar. If you recall from the vowel lesson in lesson 2, where we learned the vowel R sound, it's very similar to that letter, except you don't have that hook coming off to the right. So this is another form of writing the letter La. And the last semi-vowel in this lesson is the letter Va. As I mentioned earlier, the letter Va is not a true labial, and the reason why is because you don't use both lips. You only use the bottom lip, and you use your upper teeth to meet with the bottom lip to produce this sound. To draw Va, you're going to first draw a circle. To the right of the circle, you're going to draw a vertical line, which is going to meet the circle at its center. And then on top, you're going to draw the horizontal crossbar. It is a very easy letter to write. But I caution you that it is also a very confusing letter, because this can easily be confused for the letter Ba. The difference between Ba and Va is that Ba has a line slashing inside the circle, whereas the letter Va does not. So here are the semi-vowels: Ya, Ra, La, Va. Ya, Ra, La, Va. So we are finished with this lesson. We got one more lesson of consonants left to go, and then we'll review the entire alphabet in lesson 11. So I look forward to meeting you in these two lessons while we wrap up the alphabet. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below, or use the KK Songs option. If you go to kksongs.org and click Contact KK Songs, you'll be able to get a hold of me that way. Thank you very much once again. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.